Keeping the soul of the blues alive for more than half a century, and with an instantly identifiable tone and technique, this journeyman bluesmaster ignited the world with this early 90s offering, Give Me One Reason to Stay Here. Through this bombshell single, he proudly proved his place among the definitive artists of our time, all over again. I'm Barry Ocean. Welcome to Classic Cutz.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around.
1994. It was a time of change in the world of music, but this little number could be from any time in our artist's storied inventory of hits. Pumping out consistent blues chartbusters since 1963, Eric Clapton is known for his domineering guitar performances and imperious collaborative efforts. While Give Me One Reason to Stay Here may not be the same old tune you hear on your local robot radio dial, that fluid bass and polyrhythmic percussion is nothing if not classic Clapton. GMORTSH may not have hit number one on the Hot 100, but old Slowhand was always one to put the art before the chart. And yet, let's not forget about the man at the heart of the legend. At a tenuous time in his career, the 90s found Eric Chapman at an impasse. Heavily pressured by uptight suits in the biz to modernize his sound, the Clapman had to make a choice: develop musically or stay true to the roughneck American blues that had brought him this far. Fortunately for us, Rick fired back with 4 minutes and 6 seconds of I'm Not Gonna Change for Nobody. This would perhaps become his greatest blues ballad to date. This simplistic, soulful approach is Ricky at his best. Despite being a subject of jolly old England, the Surrey shredder really wanted to show off some of his down-home American chops in this proverbial middle finger to the proletariat. To achieve this, our Lord of Licks casually turned to the band and uttered his now famous words: "Boys, take a little ride to Rhythmtown and watch old Uncle Clappy teach it to you one more time." After years of silence on these legendary power moves, his only comment would come when a crowd was roaring his favorite axiom: Clapton is God. Clapton is God. He leaned into the interviewer, pointed to the audience, and said, "I'd say the people have spoken." For Classic Cutz, I'm Barry Ocean, reminding you to consider the story behind the sound.
Ain't no more to say.